This is TechCrunch.
A year ago, Redwood Materials didn't have an energy storage business. Now it is the fastest growing unit within the battery recycling and materials startup, a reflection of an AI data center building boom. The evidence of that growth, the company says, can be found at its R&D lab in San Francisco, which has expanded fourfold into a 55,000 square foot facility and now employs nearly 100 people. Those are small figures compared to Redwood's total workforce of 1,200 people and its sprawling campus at its Carson City, Nevada headquarters and another facility near Reno. But its value and recent expansion are tied directly to its burgeoning energy storage that launched last June. The San Francisco facility, which opened last April, is where engineers integrate the hardware, software, and power electronics for energy storage systems that power data centers, AI computing, and other large-scale industrial applications. The company said in a blog post Thursday the expansion will support a wave of energy storage deployments related to data centers. The company's recent $425 million Series E raise will provide the capital needed to scale the business. Google, a new investor, as well as existing backer NVIDIA, joined the round to support Redwood's energy storage business venture. Claire McConnell, vice president of business development, told TechCrunch, AI data centers have definitely been a pressing area of focus. She added there are other use cases for its systems, including supporting renewable projects like solar and wind. Data centers have been around for decades, but advancements in AI have spurred a building spree and a need for reliable electricity. McConnell said, what data center developers are seeing is something that they hadn't experienced before. When they're trying to connect to the grid, they are being told it is going to take 5+ years to get that. And at the same time, you're seeing this massive demand to build more data centers and compete in the AI race. Redwood Materials was founded in 2017 by former Tesla CTO J.B. Straubel to create a circular supply chain for batteries. It initially focused on recycling scrap from battery production and consumer electronics, which was processed and then sold to customers such as Panasonic. The company also expanded into the battery materials business and today produces cathodes for battery cells. The company opened Redwood Energy last summer to leverage the thousands of EV batteries it has collected as part of its battery recycling business to provide power to companies. Redwood Energy's first customer is Crusoe, a startup that, in 2021, Straubel invested in. Redwood set up an energy storage system that uses old EV batteries that are not yet ready for recycling. The system, which generates 12 megawatts of power and has 63 megawatts per hour of capacity, sends power to a modular data center built by Crusoe, a company best known for its large-scale data center campus in Abilene, Texas, the initial site of the Stargate project. McConnell said customers that are in the pipeline include hyperscalers, companies that operate massive cloud computing data centers and consume hundreds of megawatts of power. That would far exceed the capacity of its project with Crusoe. She said that the company is working on ones in the hundreds of megawatt hours, and they have ones in the pipeline that are multiple gigawatt hours. After a year-long pilot project, Toyota's Canadian manufacturing subsidiary has hired 7 humanoid robots to work in a plant building RAV4 SUVs under a robots-as-a-service deal. Toyota Motor Manufacturing Canada President Tim Hollander said, after evaluating a number of robots, we are excited to deploy Digit to improve the team member experience and further increase operational efficiency in our manufacturing facilities. The Digit robot in question is built by Agility Robotics, a firm spun out of Oregon State University in 2015. Digit is intended to work in industrial environments without humans nearby, often bridging 2 different automated production lines. In this case, the robots will be unloading totes full of auto parts from an automated warehouse tugger. While 7 robots doing manual drudgery may seem a small step compared to sizzle reels of metal humans doing backflips, actually deploying humanoid robots in real workplaces is rare and difficult. Demonstrating a capability in a lab is one thing, but integrating it into a company's workflow, including maintenance and charging, isn't easy. Ram Devarajulu, a VP at Cambridge Consultants, said at the Humanoid Summit late last year, When the tech companies spend real time in the field understanding the task that needs to be operated, the real workflows that happens, that's when we will see a huge uptick in adoption. Agility is among the leaders in getting robots out of the lab, with digits working in similar capacities for logistics providers like GXO, Schaeffler, and Amazon. The company has a proprietary cloud-based software package called Arc for users to manage fleets of their robots, and says AI will be vital in reducing deployment costs. Prasvilagapudi, Agility's CTO, said in an interview last year, "Cost of deployment can be more than the price of the robot by a lot. AI tools let us decrease that cost of deployment, decrease the amount of time getting the robot configured, and get it operating at a level of performance that they want." TMMC and Agility will use this engagement as an opportunity to pioneer other use cases that relieve human workers of repetitive physical tasks and prioritize more valuable work. The company is also preparing a next-generation robot that will be safe to operate alongside human workers. Current humanoid robots that are strong enough to lift heavy loads are still considered too unreliable to operate autonomously around people. Competitor Figure.ai tested its Figure O2 robots in a BMW factory for 10 months last year, which the company said unloaded 90,000 parts. Other companies deploying humanoids in pilot programs include Apptronic, Unitree, Tesla, Boston Dynamics, 1X Technology, and Reflex Robotics. That's it from TechCrunch. For more stories like these, go to TechCrunch.com.